So, hi everyone, I'm Crystal Recabatoto from grade 12 Equanimity. So, the article I choose is Article 3, Section 7, which is the right of the people to information on matters of public concern shall be recognized. Access to official records and to documents and papers pertaining to official acts, transactions, or decisions, as well as to government research data used as basis for policy development, shall be afforded the citizen subject to such limitations as may be provided by law. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures of whatever nature and for any purpose shall be inviolable, and no search warrant or warrant of arrest shall issue except upon probable cause to be determined personally by the judge after examination under oath or affirmation of the complainant and the witnesses. He may produce and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. The right to information under Section 7, Article 3, as held by the Supreme Court to be enforceable even without an implementing legislation. In the leading case of Legaspi versus Civil Service Commission, GR number 72119, 29 May 1987. The Supreme Court said that the guarantee provisions are self-executing, that they supply the rules by means of which the right to information may be enjoyed by guaranteeing the right and mandating the duty to afford access to source of information. The court concluded that the right may be asserted by the people without need of auxiliary legislation, and where it is denied, the people have recourse to the courts through a petition for mandamus. However, despite this ruling, the passage of the Freedom of Information Bill is still necessary. While the Supreme Court upheld the enforceability of the right to information, its affected implementation has suffered from the lack of the necessary substantive and procedural details that only Congress can provide. The result of the lack of legislation is the routine violation by government agency of the people's right to information. These harm not only the individual interests of citizens, but the collective interests of society as a whole. This bill is intended to correct the situation. In summary, this bill clarifies the scope of accessible information by defining clearly the list of allowable exceptions, thereby removing the wide discretion in withholding or guaranteeing access, provides a uniform and speedy procedure for people's access to information, thereby closing the loophole that allows administrative avoidance of access, enumerates specific acts violated of the right to information that constitute administrative or criminal offense, and lastly, introduce mechanisms facilitate better citizen access to information, such as providing standards for recorded keeping and mandating the proactive disclosure of classes of information imbued with high public interest.